What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in top of today's video we are going to be covering some solutions, I guess, or some feedback around the community concerning about the maps that are going to be coming into the next update. So pretty much um what I have in stock is that, some feedback or like some posts on Twitter about Frank. He said that there will be some major changes in the map rotation next update. Not like, game mode rotation slot change or anything, but like there'll be a huge let's say a huge wave of maps that are going to be coming back, while they're also going to be creating new maps. So those old community favorites maps, they are going to be coming back. And yeah, guys, that is going to be for the intro, guys. I don't even know why my intros are so long, but let's hop right into Reddit. So here we are on Reddit, and again, we're here just to like hear the community's feedback. So Frank posted this like around, I'd say 10 hours, no, not 10 hours ago, like, yeah, 18 hours ago. I'm so wrong. And yeah, so basically he's talking about which old maps would you like to make a comeback. So those old fan favorites, which maps do you like to come back? So basically he says, hey, are Brawl Stars competitive, whatever that means. For the next update, we'll likely introduce a bunch of new developer created maps made by Andy. So penalty kick, massive attack, I don't really have much faith in him, to be honest, but we'll see. But we'll also consider re-adding some great older maps to replace maps which didn't perform that well. So basically what he says is that those maps that are pretty much hated by the community, they're going to be going away. So he'll likely base off his opinion of these community posts, and yeah, pretty much. I'd love to hear from you which maps you'd like to make a comeback and which ones gotta go. It will make up to help us to reference with existing data and make some good decisions. Wink, thanks. Okay, so pretty much that is going to be a summary, I guess. So yeah. So here we are just going to be like reading a few like of these hosts. So pretty much starting off with SSHS 19025. I think Double Trouble Rockwell Brawl was good. So he says Double Trouble and Rockwell Brawl. I kind of agree with both of them, but I'd say like Double Trouble isn't like a fun map for trophy pushing, because like oftentimes you get third, and you just, I don't know, it's just kind of like stale, to be honest, but whatever. So pretty much they're just talking about 1,000 Lakes. Okay, 2,000 Lakes is absolutely horrible. Okay, here it's complete. Okay, no, it's not really luck based. Okay, so yeah. This guy says add Forsaken Falls, but I agree with those. I also want their ship to return, as I don't like Super. Okay, so pretty much that guy says like Super City kind of like has too many details. And okay, so those guys say that those Super City environments give like their feedback performances lower. So that guy says is Royal Runway a good map and people liked it. So kind of great, to be honest, because like I think that we've only like seen showdown maps so far, so Stormy Plains. Okay, so yeah. And then okay, so first of all, Shooting Star and Dry Season, they're both pretty open maps. I kind of like them, to be honest, but okay, so bounty maps nowadays are mostly either short range maps or very grassy maps. I'd love if they added back one of these wide open maps with where underpowered brawlers like Piper once shined. Okay, so we already have like Layer Cake, but it's not really that open. There's like some walls, I'd say, but Canal Grande might be another one. Excel. Oh, I just looked up Dry Season. What a weird map. Okay, so that guy doesn't know what dry. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I'd like to see some really OG maps come back. Safe Zone and GG Core. GG Core completely sucked. It was such a stalemate. Like, I don't know, for the first minute, you just can't do anything. Like, if you overcommit, then like your team will just lose, cause I don't know, like people can break in your safe pretty easily if like they got their super or something. And with Gale today, like it's easier than ever to just access the safe. Please get rid of center field. Okay, my most hated map by far. Everything else has at least something good about it. Okay, so center field, pretty much the reason why people don't like center field in my opinion is that like the map is super enclosed, and pretty much, yeah, it's just a tank map to be honest, and like it's like super wacky, and yeah. So get rid of, no, please don't. It used to have Angry Robo, and that didn't even pair up the map really well, so no, keep the energy drink. And okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so my favorite map is Shoulder Bash. I could agree with that. Okay, so Double Trouble and Rockwall Brawl, maybe Flying Fantasies, all maps that do not contain. Okay, so here we go. Bounty, Hideout, Shooting Star, Brawl Ball, Nothing, Gem Grab, Acute Angle, Green Deck, Royal Flush, Snake Cavern, Heist, Forks Out, Kaboom Canyon, Showdown, Double Trouble, Rockwall Brawl, Scorched Stone, and Siege, Nothing. Okay, so pretty much like you're just disgusting about something. Okay, so here got some explanation, but I don't really know if it's like serious. I mean, I guess. So Double Trouble, it was a very open long-range map where brawlers like Piper and Brock had great use, with Mortis and maybe even Daryl being good because you would count them. Okay. Forsaken Falls, no power cubes, let's go. Okay, that seriously, what is that the only reason that you want Forsaken Falls back, man? Okay, so I kind of agree, like having no power cubes, but like that map wasn't even intended for Showdown. It was actually intended for Lone Star, but you know, Lone Star didn't last for very long, so yeah, it got added back as a Showdown map, and pretty much yeah, no power cubes. The map is just so stale. Like it's B, Piper, Brock, Crow, Pam, and not pretty much nothing else. Rockwall Brawl, it was such a great map. It was one of the few maps where Pam and 8. Okay, so haha, throwers go team. And okay, so that guy says, when is the last time you saw a thrower team in Solo Showdown? And yeah, that guy says Pam and 8-bit are the most are the brawlers that are the most common associated with teaming nowadays, which is true. Okay, that guy says Forsaken Falls, no power cubes. Okay, so yeah, okay, that guy says Stormy Plains, Rockwall Brawl. Okay, so pretty much that guy has like his own opinions. I'm not really gonna go. Okay, that's not fandom friendly. Okay, can you bring back Forsaken Falls? It was very competitive because you can only get power cubes like killing people, and its meta was also very good. Tanks could also be sometimes useful, and it was a very open map. Meters can come into play. Okay, And that guy says the worst map is Victor Valley. No, you could get like pinched very often in Victor Valley, which is kind of why people don't like this map. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that guy kind of like toxic. So Frank, I've always read the sub, but I was mostly lurking. The main reason I was not active was that a lot of the posts were toxic, like the guy above, rather than constructive. Recently, this changed for the better, which makes it more comfortable to come here to comment, explain, and ask for opinions. So yeah, Hot Maze wasn't really a good map. Okay, and Fafala commented his own post. By the way, he's the creator of Beach Ball. Yeah, okay, so yeah, those guys have like their only opinions. They don't really have a great explanation, to be honest. So I'm just gonna skip through all of these. Hey there, Frank. I know I get blasted by others for this, but come on, Island Invasion is man is so stale. Okay, so center stage Brawl balls, sneaky fields, okay, that is not family friendly. Okay, so Canon Brawl Stars explained a ton, so let's just read a few of these. Siege, I missed the old Siege. I missed the longer matches when it first released. I'd love to see Siege return to its former glory. That probably won't happen, but I personally really enjoyed Bot Drop and Factory Rush, 2 open maps. These maps were super fun to play, and I feel like they were the best use of the jump pads. Okay, Factory Rush doesn't have jump pads. If only one could return, I'd want to see Factory Rush return. Okay, Factory Rush is already in the game. Dude, Bounty? Not a big bounty player, but I'd love to see the return of Hideout or Shooting Star. Heist. I personally really enjoyed playing Safe Zone and Forks Out. Safe Zone was so much fun because it felt like it was difficult to reach the other team safe. Creating only 2 tight entrances to the middle made it a guaranteed fight in the middle. I also liked Forks Out. The map just brought back so much nostalgia. It's probably not the best reason to bring back, I just remembered first playing Brawl Stars and that was a map I played a lot. I'd rather have Safe Zone return and it would be so fun to play it again. Okay, that voice was... Okay, that's probably like my reasoning was, to be honest, but let's continue anyways. Problem. I personally really enjoyed playing Sneaky Fields and Center Stage. Sneaky Fields was super fun to play because it was dangerous for low health brawlers and long range brawlers to go straight into the middle. I definitely felt that it was made more for the heavyweight brawlers and it was definitely one of the most unique experiences in Brawl Ball. Center Stage provided a fun experience because long range brawlers were checking the... Okay, I'm not really gonna like do all of these because like I probably just wasted 2 minutes reading and yeah. So hi Frank, thanks for listening to Good Community. Okay, so that guy just power shot. Okay, XL. Okay, so apparently Captain CTO commented. I'll just read that later on, cause I don't know. So yeah, this one behind me, Slay DH. These are the maps that I think would be fun to play nowadays, and the ones that I don't like. Okay, pretty much yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, here, that's a very interesting case. So how's this for an idea, Frank? Reduce the time each map is in rotation from 24 hours to 12 hours. That way you can bring back heaps of old maps, and the maps that people do hate wouldn't be for as long. It would keep Brawl Stars more fresh, because maps are more important to keeping the game unique and continually fun. So more maps equals less boring. The main reason we haven't done this yet is that at least for the main map pool. We'd like to everyone to have a chance playing the map, and with time zones that means 24 hours. Wink. Damn, that's a good point. There's only one way that I think you can get around that. Make map rotate in 8-hour slots. Okay, I don't really understand this, but whatever. Except, imagine map A comes in at slot 0 to 8 hours. Map B comes back in at 8 to 16 hours. Then map A comes back at 16 to 24 hours. Map B would come back at 0 to 8 hours to following. So things that the map so the things that this is actually pretty weird, to be honest, but yeah, okay, so this way each map is in rotation for 16 hours most of the day, except some very important differences are now present. Map B will break up the map A's, meaning the same map isn't stuck in rotation for the whole day. This also allows more maps to be put back into rotation, 50% more, which is nice because it means you are not just putting every map back into the game. You should still be able to pick and choose. You will just have more options to include. So yeah, okay. So Mystical33, creator of Treasure Hunt and Tornado Ring. Okay, so let's just read his list. Gem Grab, add Flooded Mine, remove Cell Division, spare space. Showdown, add Rockwall Brawl, Double Trouble. Remove Safety Center, Dark Passage. Okay, I actually agree with those. Dark Passage has really unbalanced spawns. And yeah. Heist, add Side Story, remove Traffic Jam Bandit. Okay, those are two chief packer maps. Personally, Traffic Jam is a fun one. It's trophy gambling. And Bandit Cove, it's straight up, I'd say boring, to be honest, but yeah. Bounty, add Overgrown Oasis, Outlaw Camp, remove Land Ahoy, Heatwave, Deeper Danger. Okay. Okay, I don't really want Deeper Danger to be out because that map is actually pretty fun. Brawl Ball, add Sneaky Fields, remove Penalty Kick. Siege, add Straight Shot, remove Created Factory. That Sprout Cheese map can create that extra thick wall. Hot Zone, add Controller Chaos, remove Massive Attack. Overgrown Oasis, yes, okay. Okay, why do people want Diamond Dust back? Okay, so, Kaboom, Canyon, and Bridge Too Far split Savant and Save Zone for Heist. Okay. Crosscut. Crosscut, it's such a lame map. Okay, so yeah, pretty much that guy just had its own opinion. So pretty much like everyone just formulated their own opinion. So yeah, okay, so iLast got his own list. Yeah. And yeah, so iLast got his list. Pretty much like everyone has got his list, to be honest, but it's not really fun to read like every single list, so we'll just skip through a lot of these. Okay, Erratic Blocks, it's actually a fun one. Okay, so oh my, okay, this guy has really bad formulating skills. All in one paragraph, that's not how you write, let's say, not really a documentary, but like formulation. It's not pleasing to read. Oh my god, I'm burping. Sorry for that. What have I eaten? Okay, okay, so yeah, okay. Roll, okay, just okay. Double Trouble, Please Piper has gone through so much. Okay, so that guy's begging for Piper buff. So classic maps, and also like haven't really said this, but like the top 3 maps, or like I'm pretty sure I put like an image in the beginning, but like gem grab, no, not gem grab, but like the top 3 maps that were mentioned are Forsaken Falls, Double Trouble, and Rockwell Brawl. I'm surprised they haven't said Dune Drift. 'Cause Dune Drift is actually a pretty fun map. A really fun map. Okay, so Rockwell Brawl. Um. Okay. Okay, so pretty much like all of those people just like have their own. Oh no. Okay, so that guy just wrote the text. I'm probably not gonna read because like it's really just boring. Like you can just pause if you like to, but I'm not gonna read them. Like if you want, okay, that is a big paragraph. So yeah, that guy just okay. So I know a lot to see. Me, these are my favorite maps for all game mode. Okay, so that guy just wrote his own opinion. Okay, Moncho, I'd love to see Heist, Temple Ruins. So pretty much all of these are like just opinion based. Bring back Forsaken. Okay. I don't really know like why they want Forsaken Falls back. Okay, Pumpkin Soul. Um, she's actually like a really active member in the Bellcraft Discord. Okay, Toxin Lamp. In my opinion, bring back. Yeah, okay. We got it. You're the creator of Overgrown Oasis. Yeah, it's Toxin Lab and Forsaken Falls. That's just really okay. So Low Me, yeah, another really active member, yeah, moderator in Brawlcraft Discord server. So yeah. So pretty much he has his own opinion, and we'll just probably like read another opinion of Brawl Stars. Okay, Jupe. Oh man, he wrote a big paragraph. I don't think my answers will really stand out or even matter. No, you will. But I'm gonna try to make this anyways. Love the attention to the community, by the way. Okay, Jupe, he's also one of the most active members in the Discord, Brawlcraft Discord, and he created Fenced In, a 3-lane siege map. It's actually my favorite of them all. So yeah. Gem Grab, I'd really love to have Flooded Mine and Acute Angle back. In addition, I would replace Bouncing Diner for the old Echo Chamber, as it was much better overall. Okay, what am I saying? Post didn't matter. Didn't say anything about removed maps. But in my opinion, it's time for Cell Division to die, as it's an annoying single lane choke pointy map. Showdown. While I think we need better maps against teaming, contrary to open maps that still want Dune Drift to make a return. It's very open and teaming friendly late game, but it's still the best showdown map in my opinion. Then to counter what I would like, either Erratic Blocks or Rockwell Brawl back too. I'd most likely remove Dark Passage or Clash Colosseum, but the overall rotation feels pretty weak. Brawl Ball, add Slalom Slam, Man, what am I even saying? Remove Center Field and Warped Arena ease. Heist, Forks Out was epic. Any other map isn't deserving enough to be back. I like most heist maps right now, but some are still, and Traffic Jam is absolute crap. Bounty, I really miss Overgrown Oasis. Probably one of my all-time favorites, and that's because I barely play Bounty. This map was different in my opinion. That map was different though. It had much more action than other bounty maps, and I really miss it. Remove Cobweb, it's just trash. Siege, I enjoy most of the Siege rotation right now, though I really wish the 3-lane maps were either all killed, yes, including my own map fenced in, or just add some changes to Bolt Spawn to make this style of maps less frustrating to play on. Also, sparring match was fun, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Hot Zone, Street Brawler 2 is precious to me. Other maps I don't care much. Though Hot Zone has some pretty maps on right now. Extra. Love the intention map making has been getting recently. Good to see that we matter. Also, I'd love to see some maps from Present Plunder being used for other game modes as they're really unique and diverse to just being trash. Thanks if you read this. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, okay, so pretty much that's like the other pretty much that's like everything, but yeah, so okay, so the Lucas 2000 remaster set. Okay, so let's read this by Chief Pekka. Yeah, so he wrote a long paragraph as well, a long essay, not paragraph. What am I saying? I'd love to see some old beta maps make a comeback in the next update. Our current new map rotation is really bland and repetitive, and most of the new community maps don't have a unique niche in the game. There needs to be a better system when implementing community maps from the official map contests, because right now it isn't turning out as planned. As a map maker, here's a list of maps I suggest to be removed in the next update. I chose these maps because they either have a lack of niche in the map rotation or has generic styled gameplay that isn't deemed enjoyable or fun. Suggested maps for removal, okay, Minecart Madness Rope Fence version, Spirit Space, Chill Space, Bouncy Diner. I don't know about like Chill Space, it's a pretty cool map, but I do agree about the others. Although Spirit Space is pretty good, but okay, I'm not gonna throw my own bias in there. Showdown, Victor Valley, Eggshell, Shadow Spirits, Point of View, Clash Colosseum, and Safety Center. Heist, Sandy Gems Pit Stop, old version of Bandit Cove. So Chief Pekka wants Bandit Cove to have a rework, and Hot Potato. Okay, so he wants like all OG, all like pretty much not really all heist maps removed, but like the old 3 heist maps removed. Bounty, Cobweb, Heatwave, Deeper Danger, and Land Ahoy. Brawl Ball, Center Field, Warped Arena, Backyard Ball, Beach Ball, and Well Cut. Okay, I don't know about Beach Ball and okay, no, I'm not gonna. Fenced In, Created Factory, Junk Park, and Hot Zone, Tiny Town, Peril Plays. So yeah, that's a good portion of the maps. Please skip Treasure Map by book. Okay, so these last few I don't know. So let's just go back to my thing, and I'm just gonna read it with you, cause like mine is actually pretty detailed, I'd say. Okay. So that guy also got a good essay, and yeah. So I'm just gonna like try and find my own. It should be visible somewhere. Okay, last. Pretty sure that I did some. Oh yeah, it's here. So here, my opinions as a map maker. It's really long, as you can see. Pretty sure like there's a few people who read it, but whatever. My opinions as map maker. I feel like the current map rotation lacks a lot of diversity. A good portion of maps right now feel the same, and there isn't that much variety into it. Okay, so same thing as Chief Packet to be honest, but later on, the list, my essay starts to be different. I believe that this is such a long essay. For example, take the 3 lanes in Siege maps. The maps are catered to having 1v1 lane fights in Siege, right? Well, to me, these maps feel the exact same, yeah. And there's no need to keep all of them, keep like only one map and that's fine for most players. So yeah, some maps in rotation only favor a certain group of brawlers. Take heist maps for example. 99% of the games I play there, I always face the same group of safe melters like Colt, Brock, Spike, Gale, Bull, Daryl, Jesse, Dynamite. Can also include like Nita and Penny to an extent. Yeah, etc. It shouldn't be that way for every single heist map, but clearly it is. Another example is Snake Prairie. The meta there is very stale, so yeah. Here I talk about like still groups of oh my god. Okay, the meta there is very still. Very rarely will you not come across a Terra and a Bow in the same team. That's just how the map works. If you don't have either of those two brawlers on your team while playing that map, you'll be put at an immediate disadvantage and your chances of winning the game dramatically and decreases by a lot. This isn't how the game should work, as it's basically pure luck if you play with randoms. So find people with bows / terror while playing on that map. So yeah, here I just talk about like that a few maps that only cater a certain group of brawlers, like heist maps in general. They all feel the same. Yeah. Another issue I want to point out is that some maps right now have awkward pathing which makes gameplay cluttered and unenjoyable. Personally, clear and distinct lanes pathing are what makes a map great and memorable. Take my personal favorite showdown map for instance, Dune Drift. Dune Drift has clear pathing, such pathing can be used to make people fight for boxes or trap one another. Dune Drift has that element in action. Another key feature of making a map memorable is to have a particular structure associated to it. That is a tip for every single map maker. If you want to make a memorable map, you must have like an element related to it. So yeah, okay, where was I? This can help people tell which map they're playing on very easily. Back to Dune Drift. Dune Drift has very big, memorable wall structures scattered around the map, which gives its well-deserved memorability. They also follow a street pattern. Let's dive into other maps that are memorable. Okay, so pretty much yeah. Okay, it's not really that long to be honest. It took me like 20 minutes, no, 30 minutes to write, and it probably will take me only like 5 minutes to read, I'd say. So yeah, Hard Rock Mine, probably the most well-known map inside of Brawl Stars. Hard Rock Mine is a map that defines the term lane and memorability excellently. The lanes are shown perfectly and the amount of cover is just right. What makes the map memorable is the aggro brawler that sneaks into the enemy side of the bush ready to ambush the enemy team. I say that in every single like Hard Rock Mine guide, the aggro brawler must do that. Otherwise he's not an aggro brawler, he's a waste. Canal Grande, one of the community's favorite bounty maps, I guess. Like I'm not 100% sure if it's actually really like, but it's just a guess. Canal Grande has a great usage of water that clearly defines every lane. The middle cover is also memorable as it's used to surprise enemies while having enough cover to heal up. Brawl Brawl, another top tier showdown map that defines the word lanes perfectly. this is a map where a large variety of brawlers can be played over there. It's very fun playing there, as you can pinch brawlers who are not careful enough. And games there can also be interesting since you'll never know what might happen next because of the long structures. Maybe people can camp, or maybe they'll just surprise you somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, after this very long explanation, let me briefly talk about which maps should be added / removed. Gem Grab, add Flooded Mine, Acute Angle, 1 new map, removed Crystal Cavern, Bouncing Echo Diner, Cell Division. Showdown, add Dune Drift, Rockwell Brawl, 1 new map, remove Point of View Safety Center, Treasure Hunt. Yeah, those maps have like really crappy middle. Yeah. Heist, add Rolling Rumble, Bridge Too Far, remove Hot Potato, Bandit Cove. Bounty, add Temple Ruins, Overgrown Oasis, 1 new map, remove Snake Prairie, Landahoy Cobweb. So yeah, I used to like Cobweb, but now it's just like, now after I look at it, it's just like not really outstanding from any other bounty map. It's clearly the same, but it just has extra bushes, I'd say. Landahoy is just Tick, Cheese, and Snake Prairie it's the same meta. Brawl Ball, add Center Stage, Slalom Slam, and Sunny Soccer. Remove Center Field, Penalty Kick, and Warped Arena. Those maps have awkward pathing. Siege, add Bot Drop, Assembly Attack, and 1 new map. Remove Olive Branch, some assembly required, and created factories. So yeah. No, the reason why I chose some assembly required is because it's very similar to Nuts and Bolts, but I just like Nuts and Bolts design better. Cause like at least you have water to shoot around to shoot on the Ike safely, while like some assembly required there's barely any cover in front of the Ike, so yeah, that's pretty much why. And Hot Zone, add Controller Chaos, Street Brawler 2, 2 new maps, remove Perimeter, Split Open Business, and Massive Attack. And yeah, that's my wish list of maps being added / removed. And yeah guys, that pretty much concludes everything. Yeah, this video is gonna be really long, and I don't believe that like people will like watch till the end. Like, if you watch till the end, congratulations, here's I don't know, a prize or something. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.